Okay, so this is the second part to that first video. Okay, if you're resonating with that, following up here because all of a sudden it just stopped recording and jumped out on its own. So a lot of stuff going on with your electronics devices. I see somebody's TV clicking on and off on its own. Maybe the volume is turning. Maybe the channel is changing. But anyways, if you don't know what I'm talking about here, you need to go back to the video previous that has these 3 cards on it. Okay, because I'm not repeating that message there, love. So let's, something about a crystal grid here too. So I was guided to go ahead and get you some root chakra work going on here for grounding. Okay, your root chakra is at the base of your spine. The color is red, obviously. This says connect with earth as a means of realigning your energy. Okay, sometimes, you know, when you're craving that solitude, that alone time, and just to disconnect from everybody and get away from everyone. I see someone getting away from their job, some grouchy family members, you know, and just like stepping out of your normal routine day and just really just, you know, maybe see if somebody can watch the kiddos if you have littles that aren't old enough to be in school, you know, like there's just a very need to, like, maybe you need to call into work or, you know, postpone your class, whatever it is, to take just a day, okay? And we want to do this in a healthy manner. We don't want the universe to wait for to make us sick. Then, you know, whenever that happens, we have no choice but to sit our asses down and to rest. And then most of the time people will leave us alone because they don't want to get sick too, right? Grounding, stability, and support. And it's the element of earth. It rules your legs and feet, your elimination area, you know what I mean, and your adrenals. So also, there could be some static in the root chakra if you're having a bout of restless leg syndrome. I'm feeling numbness in my feet as well. Let's see. Is there anything on this side? Okay. So these obviously are the same sigils for the root chakra. Also, focusing on the color red can be very helpful. And grounding, wearing red, doing color therapy, color meditation. And then there are mudras here. Okay, this mudra is for grounding, stability, connection to our physical body. Reduces stress and the blood pressure, and it activates the root chakra. The focus is to get grounded to the earth, and you can use the mantra, I receive support and abundance, while you're doing this. If you want to do it now, okay, this is that exactly the mudra right here, 303 on the timer. And we're going to point down on both sides of ourselves, right? I receive support and grounding. I receive support and grounding. I receive support and grounding. So you might want to look up some other mudras. I'm going to go ahead and show you the other mudras here, though. Here's the centering mudra. Which one is that? Excuse me. Embodiment, centeredness, and grounding. And like, you can just do these mudras while you're on the, I see somebody on the toilet, like while you're on the toilet, you know, you can do them really quickly. It just takes a few moments. And this mudra also reduces stress and blood pressure. It strengthens your digestion and assimilation. Well, that's probably why I saw someone on the toilet, right? Supports posture and skeletal systems. Extending both arms outward, touch the tip of the thumbs to the tips of the ring finger. Okay, so it's the ring finger. Allow the fingers to extend straight out, palms facing up. Rest the back of your hands on your thighs, knees, or lap. Whew. Let's take a breath and let go as we do that. And relax our shoulders. It helps to lengthen the spine as well. If you're a huncher, if you hunch over a lot or you slouch, try to sit up straight while you're doing this. It's 11:11 as we're saying this, okay? Present to my body, I am perfectly centered. Present to my body, I am perfectly centered. Present to my body, I am perfectly centered. And I'm going to ask the archangel that is assimilated with our root chakra to come in and kind of strengthen these mudras and these affirmations that we're saying for us as well. Thank you, Angel. I can't remember which one it is offhand. If an angel comes to mind, comment below, would you? Okay, so let's move on to the next one. And this one is calming. No, I'm sorry. The next one is calming. This one's fearlessness. Abhaya Mudra. Safety, courage, and steadfast. It reduces anxiety, supports elimination, cultivates a sense of fearlessness and grounding. Hold right hand slightly cupped at shoulder length, palm facing outward. Allow right elbow to fall close to the waist. My courage and self-assurance is unwavering. My courage and self-assurance is unwavering. My courage and self-assurance is unwavering. Thank you, angels. All right, let's move on to the next one. We have this one's the calming one. And that looks kind of funny because those are fists, right? Stillness, support, and balance. Also helps reduce anxiety. Supports muscular skeletal system. Cultivates mental and physical restoration. So this is a good option for someone who just, you know, the whole meditation thing just isn't your drive. It's hard for you to sit still. Maybe our ADD kicks in. It's a better option than, you know, anything else maybe. I forgot all about these mudras. Okay, it also helps caution, it lowers the blood pressure. So this is the first card that has a caution thing on it. So be careful, especially if you're doing the other ones that help lower blood pressure, or if you have a problem with low blood pressure anyways. I feel like somebody could be taking meds for low blood pressure. So just keep that in mind, okay? You might want to skip this one or just be mindful. Open hands wide. Tuck thumbs into center of palm. Curl fingers loosely around the thumbs, making soft fists with both hands. Rest the palm down on the thighs. Lengthen the spine. And breathe. This is also good. Make sure your feet are planted firmly on the ground, okay? Or you're sitting cross-legged. That's fine as well. I rest in the calm of inner balance and support. I rest in the calm of inner balance and support. I rest in the calm of inner balance and support. Thank you, angels, for coming in and helping us with that one as well. Let's see here. We're going to move these down. And we've got one more. One last card, and it's called Surrender. And that one's a little more... It looks a little more complicated, don't it? But I think it's like finger, pinky. Nope. Let's just read it. Release, support, and grounding. Reduces tension. Supports eliminatory and reproductive systems. Slows and directs breath into the pelvis. Bringing the hands together, connect the tips of the finger, of the index and pinky fingers. Curl the middle and ring fingers to touch the thumb tips. Rest hands in front of the belly, wrists on thighs. Okay, so I have to look at this again. How in the crap? Okay, so I think it's like that. That, and then you bring those here, like this. And then you just rest them here. Let's see what our affirmation mudra is. With deep awareness, I surrender what I no longer need. With deep awareness, I surrender what I no longer need. The timer on that was at 9:19, so I feel like somebody could have just ended a vicious cycle on their end, okay? Surrendering what we no longer need, right? All right, so that was definitely different than what I'm used to doing. You can always look up affirmations for the root chakras, okay? So affirmations and the mudras would really, really benefit you at this time, my loves, because we are ascending. We are moving into higher levels of consciousness and ascending into higher dimensional states, like ascending from 3D to 4D to 5D. There's a card in here that doesn't belong. That one's turned over. I felt it. Where is it? I saw eagle there for truth. Okay, well, what's this one? Sacred space. Yeah, the need to create, set time aside to create sacred space. There's changes in how you receive certain things, okay? Changes in how you're seeing time. Time is changing for you, okay? How you're seeing your own inner journey. Your inner journey, you're stripping these illusions of things around you. So I think this is why it's important for you to, you know, disconnect from this, even though you're probably watching this on that device. But really honing into creating your sacred space, focusing on your inner light, your inner flame, and focusing on cleansing that root chakra space for you also, okay? You might, you know, lighting incense or lighting a candle, or just straightening up a certain area in your room, moving some of the clutter out. And it doesn't even matter what you do with the clutter. Like, hell, throw it in your bathtub if you have to. Like, just you don't have to, you know, put the clutter away somewhere, though it is greatly suggested that you do that, because we feel better after we have a sense of accomplishment after that, right? But just get it out of the way, okay? All right, I think this is all I have for you at this time. So good luck with your root chakra, and let me know if you felt anything while we were doing that. Sometimes we feel a release, or certain memories come up on what we need to release, okay? So if you didn't feel anything, that's fine as well. It could happen over in the next few days. Try to be mindful and take the next few days and stopping for like those 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes, and practicing these mudras that we did here today too. This is all I have for you guys. Good luck with it.